This is a this is not a continuation per se of the last three videos I put out. This is an insight video that I'm trying to do here. Because of what happened to me as a child, I developed, and didn't know it until later in life, I have what's called borderline personality disorder. That's a very nasty disease. There's no pill, no therapy that can truly ever get rid of it. You can sort of come back a little bit. There's a lady on the West Coast, I think she's either Oregon or Washington. She was a victim of borderline personality herself. I think her last name is Linehan. I can't remember her first name. I think once I did a video on this. That might have been my other site, that they would not give me back that channel name, even though I canceled that channel and was in good standing. To this day, I have not heard back from Google, who runs YouTube. So that's why, as a lark, I put in "Not Lucky in Life," is because of the non-response from Google of retaining or regaining my original channel name, so that all of those who used to subscribe to me could follow where I'm at, because a lot had asked to be notified. And I noticed that as soon as I started Not Lucky in Life, that as I'm going to different people's website, because I'd made a list of almost all of the subscribers and friends that I had. Here's, I got this page, that one, this one, this one. I had quite a few. And I noticed that every time I would post 2 comments, the next time I tried, there would be one of those catcher boxes. A catcher box. Maybe that's not the right terminology. They might have changed it now. It's where you have to enter that little weird squiggly alphabet or numerical code so you can continue to post, so they'll allow you. So I saw that as an alarm going off for me, and I didn't want to expose anybody to what it is that was going on. And some I have yet to run across. Some have been kicked off of YouTube because of the content, which has just in recent months become controversial because it goes against the official government party line. I've given a heads up before about Obama and his saying he's not going to continue to allow this conspiracy stuff. What happened on 9/11 happened on 9/11, just like they say. Just like Gates came down from Mount Columbia. Yes, I know I'm sounding a little bit like Nixon there, old Tricky Dicky. Well, that's what they were, weren't they? They were tricky. We all have our own ideas about what happened, and if the people that do buy into what was said to have happened and don't doubt it for an instant and have a rabid hatred for anybody who's an Arab or anybody that follows Islam, you're lost. You're completely lost. The only reason they're over there doing that now is for Israel. This war was planned 23 years before it happened. You can find that in government documents just as well as I have. Also, here's your other thing you've got to think about. They're more of a threat to the New World Order than all of the armed citizens of the United States, because they actually will fight for their principles. How many Americans will fight if push comes to shove? If we're invaded, irregardless of who is invading us, whether it's our own or not, it doesn't matter. Are you going to roll over and come under the dominion of the UN and a one world leader who it looks like is going to be Obama, who is 180 degrees from everything he pledged to do on the campaign trail? Oh, and let's not forget that he was campaigning 2 years before the elections even started, and he was campaigning in foreign countries. Why does he have to campaign in foreign countries for presidency of the United States? Get a clue. You know, I'm really glad I took a couple of my clonazepams before, just a little bit before making these videos. I need to go take 4 more, it looks like. I've already been in touch with my doctor to get off these damn things because I've looked up on the internet, and these things I take, if I just suddenly stop them, and believe me, I tried a few days ago, and that's why nobody was hearing from me. I was getting the cold sweats. I was shaking. My jaw was going 1,000 miles a minute, and I couldn't stop it. I had tremors all over. See, this stuff that I'm on, and I've been on it since the VA put me on it in 1990. Don't get me wrong. I find no fault with what the VA did. I really don't. These were a great help for me at that time when I was as crazy, excuse me for saying this, an outhouse rat. I would have used a different terminology, but I cut myself, and thank you, Lord. Thank you for allowing my tongue to get a rein on it. See, like I said, I do want to try to keep my channel at a G rating so anybody can come here and not be offended, and instead are able to hear the message and the information that's here on this channel. And again, I want to address people about reggae music. I only want reggae music that is spiritual or social. I don't want anything of thuggery type content. And I'm leaving it to you for maybe 2 more days to go into my music playlist, and you look at the content that's in there, and if it's good, say so. If it's bad, say so. If I'm going to have that content on this channel, I need to have exemplary production that is acceptable to all, that makes them think, not turn away because of profanity or going on about ganja or anything else. Now, my First Nation tribe that I belong to, we didn't use anything on our vision quest. We just went out, and however long it took, whether it was 3 days or a week, we would eat, and we would get our visions. The Southwest First Nation peoples, some of them at later dates started adopting peyote in their vision quest. No, you need to stay away from that, and I'll tell you why. If you take a peyote cactus and you cut it, if you don't get every bit of the center of that out, you're going to die. And you know why you're going to die? Because that's cyanide, that's poison. I won't play with stuff like that. When I go out into the tules, basically only crops I'm going to be growing is food. And so that's why I say I can't say where I'm going to be yet. It's the food issue. I cannot plant my heritage seeds, especially my heritage corn seeds, somewhere where I'm going to be susceptible to wind currents that would bring pollen from these damn monstrous GMO products. And there's 3 of them that I've got listed here somewhere in this mounds of paperwork I keep. I got mounds here.